Hi, this is Nicola in Russell Kamer. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about purpose. What is it and why does it matter? And we can actually get into a lot of detail, but I want to stay simple today. So, a lot of people talk about corporate social responsibility or CSR, which is something many companies pay lip service to, but how often do they actually deliver? And are they making the right promises? And especially with COP28 round the corner and what's going on with our weather worldwide at the moment and the whole impact of pollution, this is very topical. What is our purpose? And what are we doing about it individually and in our own homes, as well as in the wider sense, because it all ripples out. We all write business plans with vision, mission, and values. We often miss out on what the purpose is and what we actually do and what is our end goal. And I was particularly prompted to think about this by a very interesting and energizing conversation the other day with a lady I met, and we spent 2 hours talking on Thursday evening in a local Russell Kamer cafe. And it was very enjoyable and enlightening, and it made me think more about purpose, because she comes more from a marketing and branding perspective. And I don't really see myself like that, but I guess I'm part of my brand and I'm definitely part of my purpose. So in order to write policies and procedures, we need to understand what our purpose is. And we also need to appreciate that our policy and procedures are guidelines. They're a framework. They're not written in stone, and they are something that we can reflect on, refer to, and we can flex them according to circumstances and situations, which again comes back to team dynamics, team development, and what kind of leadership style we use, depending on the scenario and the situation. Our business purpose should guide all of our decisions across the people, the community, the stakeholders, the customers, and the planet, and encourage companies to implement robust policies that make a genuine impact in areas that matter most. Not that mad or difficult or wild, really, is it? A purpose that is relevant, original, and impactful, a different kind of way of looking at the standard ROI, of return on investment, risk of investment. The return on investment is linked with a risk, because if you don't take the risk, then you're not going to know whether there's going to be a return on many, many occasions. And that's the same with people. If we don't train them, they will leave. And if we don't train them, they might stay. And that equally has an impact on whatever our business purpose is. So, what else would I like to say about this? I would like to say that it's not about your bottom line. You need to cover your bottom line, but you also need to shake your team up so that they know that whatever they're doing and whatever they're contributing is part of the purpose, part of the direction, part of the goal. And if you don't take care of your internal customers, then how can you possibly take care of your external customers? It's nice to be praised for what you do, but it's part of your job and it's why you're paid. So why would you expect a thank you for completing a task just before a deadline when you have had to be pushed in order to do it, and you have been laissez-faire in your approach to what are your deliverables? So key performance indicators are important, but it needs to be new age, not pre-COVID and certainly not last century. The way to work on this is individually, or it could be with your team, or it could be having workshops with your stakeholders. There's lots of ways, but everything is to do with communicating. And if you don't have effective communication, then why are you surprised that you're not meeting your purpose? And if you're still doing corporate social responsibility, why are you not meeting those targets either? There's a lot of work being done with Holly Branson and the Virgin Group, and they don't do CSR anymore. They work on purpose, and they have a purpose barometer. So when we're looking at our mission, vision, strategy, goals, and objectives, the purpose and how we communicate it to our stakeholders as well as our internal customers is at the point of the mission and vision. So they must be written in an understandable, logical, culturally intelligent, emotionally intelligent, and socially intelligent way. So that's just a few thoughts. We can go into this in more depth on another occasion, but I will leave you now and let you have a fabulous Saturday wherever you are.